Can the camera see Laura Dockrill's face, neck, shoulders? Look at this. What are these little spots here?
Well, I just usually started to wear like little dots by my eye, and then we thought for the show we'll do something a bit extravagant. And yellow's the colour of the book, is the theme, and got some yellow there. My outfit's going to be bright yellow, so...
Are they going to come off, these, or are they going to be on there for a few days?
Do you know what? In the trial, the makeup trial, they actually were on for probably as long as this nail varnish. Everyone I'd be on the tube and someone would go like, "You've got loads of yellow on your face." I was like, "Yes, thank you, I know, thanks."
Now, I've got to tell you about Laura's nail varnish on her toes. When I saw you about a week ago, this nail varnish was already coming off, and it's now seriously bad. And she's just about to do a really important show with very important people, and she hasn't sorted out her toenail polish.
I knew you'd tell me off.
Yeah.
No one else will tell me off except for you,
Okay,
obviously.
Well, I'm trying to be very Radio 4 here. No. Anyway, look, great to see you again, and thanks for doing this. And you, Laura, are a constant presence here at the Literature Festival. You're doing so much.
Yeah, I'm having a really good time.
So tell us what you're doing.
Well, I've just
brought the book.
Yeah, this is the book. I think
it's called Ugly Shy Girl, Laura Dockrill, and it's got all kinds of recommendations from Kate Nash, no less. Kate is actually in the performance today. Phil Jupitus, Vogue.
So I'm doing obviously this big show that my heart is beating like Bugs Bunny, I think, when someone's trying to shoot him mentally. That did the thing with Greg the other day, which was lovely.
With Greg Moss, that was the creative writing school.
That was lovely, really nice. Had a little sweet message from him as well since, so it's been really good. And that was really informative and a lovely, lovely class to be a part of. Except at the end when I went, "Oh, I've got to go because I'm going to go and see Blur," and everyone was like, "Who's Blur?" And I was like, "Oh my God, that's not a good sign."
It's not good, but you never know, do you? Because there's so many different events going on.
Exactly, and also it's just nice to meet proper literary heads that just got their heads stuck in books, so kind of brings you to reality. Like, whoa.
I must just explain, because Laura was giving writing tips to the creative writing school, which is run by Greg Moss.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
And you were the youngest person there.
Yeah, and I met some lovely people. Like, so many of them were so kind to me. So I had a really, really good time there. And doing that, then after this show today, we've got the cabaret going on in the foyer upstairs. I'm going to be doing some book signing. There's going to be some entertainment up there. And then they're also, I think, having a chat about this as well at some point, which is going to be really scary. And
this is the book club. They're going to be. You won't be there, of course, because the beauty of book clubs for authors is mostly the authors are not there, so it doesn't really matter what they say about you.
Amazing!
You want them to tell the truth about your book.
Well, I don't actually know if that's essentially true. Actually. Maybe embroidered truth, perhaps.
But this is all just goes to show how incredibly talented, and I mean that, you are.
Thank you.
It's great. Now, this is a really special book. Why do you think that you and everything you do, your poetry, is really taken off in this way? What do you think it is you're saying to people they love so much?
I have no idea. Whatever I'm doing, maybe it's the where I brush my teeth in the morning. I don't know, something I'm doing right at the moment that I need to maybe work out what it is so I can not do it.
And answer these stupid questions from people like me who ask you to analyse what you do.
I think it's a really nice idea, and I think what you're saying is really kind to me, and I appreciate that. I think a lot of it is to do with poetry is got a platform at the moment. People are finding it's got a bit of a space. Everyone's on the poetry bandwagon at the moment, and I think I'm really, really trying to be at the forefront of that, to make it accessible, to make it not seem, because so many people do it, to make it not seem like poetry, it has to all be about death and about love and about these serious subjects that people can't get into. I'm trying to make it feel like it can just be a song, and like I taught these kids a while ago, and they were like, "Oh, I hate poetry, you can imagine." And I was like, "Well, do none of you like music then?" And they were like, "Yeah, are you idiot? Are you stupid?" And then I was like, "Well, that's poetry. Every single day you're listening to it, and do you not have conversations in your class? Do you not listen to your mum's stories? And like, this is all poem and poetry." So, I mean, I really don't use form and structure at all, the basic traditional work. But I just write what I write, and if that turns into a poem, then that's it.
Can you give us a few lines?
What, right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking, my mum and dad don't know what you do, and I'd love to be able to say, this is what Laura does.
Okay. The only one to bury my bones. You bury my bones and clean my home. When I am warm, you make me swarm. You warm my bones, you warm my bones, you warm my bones, you do.
Oh, gorgeous.
That's a love poem, that one.
That's a love poem. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah. I hate poem. Oh, God.
Now, you're working with Kate Nash.
Yeah.
How are you and Kate working together? I can imagine you get on really well because you're very similar.
Oh, God, yeah. That's how it actually started, was people, at school, Brit school, used to think that because she was the year below it, and there was always that massive...
You both went to Brit school?
Brit school, that massive rivalry between... Sorry, because I've met you before,
Yeah,
I'm like...
You think
I'm not speaking... My teacher used to say, write an essay like you're writing to an alien, because that way will be really clear, because I would just assume that the teacher will know
Treat me as an
everything.
alien, go on.
Okay, the Brit school where I met Kate, that's where we sort of gelled, and people always said, oh, you two have the same voice, you seem like, you're really alike, and it was always that kind of thing in the year below, and I sort of put her under my wing a bit, and there's been times when now she's putting me under her wing, and we're just doing it together. We're both expressing ourselves and trying to be creative, and also we both made pockets for ourselves. Kate really wanted to be an actress. She didn't get into drama school, which was really sad, and she thought, you know what, I'm going to elbow myself into this world. I know I can write, and I've had piano training and all the rest of it. And same with me, like I love to write, and I love to perform, and I just thought I'm going to smudge these two together and hope for the best. And it's kind of just stuck around, and we do get on massively well. We're best friends, as well as entering this scary project.
Tell us quickly about the project. I know you've got to go. We're really looking forward to it. Just tell us very quickly about it.
What we're doing now?
Tell us about today.
Well, today, we've got Bridgie Aphrodite, who's a comedian songstress. She's like an amazing gypsy. You're going to love her. After that, we've got Peggy Sue, who are our old friends. They're absolutely incredible, beautiful voices, quite haunting and imaginative, so beautiful. And then Kate's going to do a lovely set for us. With, I think, some new material, some old stuff as well. And then I'm going to do a poetry set, and then my word orchestra are going to join me, who's my choir of words. At the moment, they look like, those, with the red lipstick, that video.
Yes.
What was that? That video. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. They look like loads of those. I'm really pleased. Yeah, Blur. Don't tell me you don't know who Blur are.
Yeah.
You know who Blur are.
Blur is, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to think what the okay.
Mad as well. Anyway, so they're going to be joining me at the end. And the stage, it looks incredible. Have you seen the stage?
Oh, we've seen the stage.
That was Biddig and Jessie Chorley. And my outfit, can you believe it? 20 to 4. And
24, you haven't got your outfit on. The show starts at 4. I think we need to say, Laura, thank you very much indeed. We're looking forward to the show.
Thank you for
Take
having
care.
me.
Bye. See you later, okay? Have
Thank
fun.
you.
Thank you. Break a leg. Bye. See you. Laura Dockrill. Don't blink. She disappears.